What's going on, people? It's your man the YB. Once again, big shout out to my doggy Bobby Ross for coming through and boosting up the coin. So, bash. Things are getting wiggy. I'm not complaining. This is good for me, to tell the truth. Yeah, I like things when they get wiggy because we got something to talk about. It was dead for a minute. We're back on now. We on. We eating. Thank the Lord for our daily bread. You know that about it. Anyway. Let's get to it, man. Stop talking. Stop waffling on. There's been a madness. Yesterday we did a video, and in that video we saw this clip where Tyson Fury basically says, "My chin's gone. I don't want to take no more bops upside my nelly." Yeah? Because my chin's gone and my head's no good. Here's the clip from yesterday to set the scene for this crazy announcement. Look at this crazy situ. Here we go.
You've achieved everything there is to kind of achieve. You've won every belt.
Yeah, so yeah, there's not much to come back for, is there? Oh, does the love of the sport overthrow my health?
No, absolutely not.
There you go then. So I think you've answered your own question there, Mush.
You worry about that, Tyson?
What's that?
You worry about it?
You got to worry about your health, because your health is your wealth.
But we see, obviously...
Does my love of the sport outweigh the brain cells that I've lost? Yeah, you've got to think about your health. And in that video yesterday, I kind of I saluted Tyson Fury for being honest. Yeah, that's the truth. His brain cells are few and far between. Seldom. He's seldom brain cells. Do you understand? So I said, listen, he's being realistic. Usyk can't punch. And he was like this. And he was shook in the second fight with a big beard. So he knows what's up. Anyway, 2-2s. And I've got a theory about what's really happened here. But 2-2s. Today, there I am, minding my business, wage slaving, mopping Massa's floor. And I see this announcement come out. First off, I think it was Turkey Halal Sheikh puts this tweet out officially. It's official page. The Yippo King will be back. I talked with him and I have his word to have him in Riyadh season 2026. We have a rabbit to hunt. So Turkey's back on the cucking bars as well. Turkey loves doing this to Fury. A man like Turkey, yeah, he's been around top echelon dudes since time began, or for certainly many years. He knows how to play them. Yeah, he knows how to talk them out of their panties, metaphorically speaking, or practically speaking. But metaphorically speaking, what I'm saying is, most fighters have big egos. If you tell them, yeah, Tyson, you're going to fill that rabbit in. We saw it before the second fight. In fact, Fury pulls out with a moody fake cut. Turkey comes out and says, no, I've seen the video and it was a big cut, and Fury's filling him in. And at the time, we were kind of critical of Turkey, saying, why is Turkey sucking Fury off for? Why is he banging? Oh, yeah, you midget. What did Turkey say? You gap-toothed rabbit, something like that. He kind of hopped on the Fury bars. And then 2-2s, there was no robbery decision, yeah? Which we know Turkey does have the ability to do. Yeah, the alleged biggest case was Hamza Shiraz. Hamza Shiraz versus Adamez. I've never seen a fight. That was 10-2 at best. You could arguably not give Hamza a round and somehow it was a draw. So it's possible. And Fury, I don't know what it is. He ain't able to remember last time Turkey blew smoke up his arse. It didn't lead to nothing for him, did it? He ran out of the ring and started slagging Saudi off. You never get decision. all that kind of patty he was putting out there. So anyway, this is significant, but this isn't all we've got. This is significant. Turkey wouldn't say, I have his word on him returning for nothing. Can Fury still flip-flop? It's not a contract. He can still flip-flop. It's not a contract, but Turkey was the guy who said, I'm making Fury and Usyk when it was looking like it was impossible. So I tend to believe what he's saying is true. But outside of that, we then get confirmation. Tyson Fury here puts a post out 6 hours ago. April 18th, 2026, Wembley Stadium, the Trilogy. Contact Spencer Brown for tickets. Yeah? Now, is this an official announcement? BT Sport or TNT Sport come out. Tyson Fury, I guess they're just parroting what he said, but Tyson Fury has stated the Trilogy fight with Usyk is on and will take place at Wembley Stadium on April 18th. Now, the question is, you have to ask yourself, how much Mohammed, I am pure Kinahan. Do you think Tyson Fury has consumed in the bog? Yeah? Between this video, when he's saying, yeah, my health, that's a rational video. Yeah? That's a pre-Kinahan video and statements. And I think he has the best intentions. I think this was some event. So obviously, he's in Morecambe. There's probably no good gear down there. He's in Morecambe. He's travelled up to London for some moody media event. And then, bosh, he's thought, his brain started ticking. He thought, you know what? I reckon I could score some pretty good gear here. And he's gone there. He's checked my man. He's checked Top Boy. He checked the Shane. Yeah, he checked the Shane is what he did. He checked the Shane. And bosh, next thing you know, he's put fight posters out. He's getting it. That is, I believe this is, my base case is, this right here, this whole, April 18th, 2026, I believe that is the Mohammed, I am proper pure Kinahan speaking. And hence, in fact, it's not just the Mohammed, I am proper pure Pablo Escobar that's speaking. It's two things that come together. Bipolar, Mohammed, I am proper pure, and you see what you see. You put them two things together, he's probably bugging off the bipolar, he's bugging off the El Chapitos, and put it all together. In fact, not just that. It's not just the El Chapitos. It's not just the Mohammed, I am pure Pablo Escobar. It's not just the bipolar. It's also the fact he hasn't been seen since December. Point. Well, he admits, this is the first time I've been out of the house. And for someone with bipolar, I assume, or for anyone really, when you've been inside for a long time, and you probably haven't been consuming substances regularly, right? We know Fury's a attention fiend, so he stepped out the house, he's getting a bunch of attention. Oh, Tyson, when you coming back, mate? When you coming back? Bipolar, attention, premium, Top Boys, Deshane's finest. Put it in a mix. Yeah, I'm coming back. Even without substances, even without bipolar, when you've got a bunch of bootlickers around you blowing, oh, Tyson, mate, we need you back. Fury's been doing that anyway. He's always been like that. He gets or you'll see Tyson, what was it? Eubank versus Ben. After Eubank versus Ben, Tyson Fury is shadow boxing. He's saying, "Yeah, I'm coming back." You know what I mean? It inspires you to at least appear in the short term. It gives you motivation. Yeah, I want some of that. Is it real or not? I always thought he'd come back anyway. To be honest, I always thought he was going to come back. He won't be able to help himself. The Yip people. There's nothing a Yippo loves more. We know this, it's documented. There's nothing a Yippo loves more than free money. Yeah? Ask your nan. Or ask someone. How many nans do you think know? Yeah, if you don't, YB, Yippos don't like money. Well, yeah, there's a whole bunch of pensioners that will tell you otherwise. The things they do for money, man, for free shmoney. So don't play with me. Yeah? They love the shmoney. And why wouldn't you get in there with AJ? Now, the Usyk narrative, I have to believe that's fake. Number one, I don't even want to see it. No, I don't know what Turkey's on about. Turkey mentions Usyk almost by name. We have a rabbit to hunt. What? No, I don't want to see Fury versus Usyk 2. And I'm disappointed in Turkey. If this is real, and if this does happen, I'm disappointed. Why? There's actually, right now, there's legitimate challengers who could beat Usyk. Legitimately. Number one in my mind is Ajit, the body snatcher, Caballero. I've got him, I don't care what no one says, I've got him 100% beating Usyk. Possibly stopping him as well. Either way, he butchers him or he stops him. That's how it will go. And you'd think, that's one of Turkey's man. Yeah, Caballero. So why ain't he getting pumped up? Pay Usyk a bunch of money to fight Caballero. There's no point. What's Fury? No. He's finished. He told you. And whether or not he's charged up off the Primo Chang right now in this given period of time, and he's like, yeah, you're getting it, which I believe what's happening. But regardless of that, he was saying yesterday, I've got to think about my health. So that tells you he ain't going to get in there and have a go. He's not. At 37 and $200 million in cash. Yeah, that's what's come out today as well. There's been a news article put out there. Tyson Fury's accounts, here we go, I'll just put it out there quickly. According to accounts submitted a few days ago, Tyson Fury is financially the most successful UK sportsman in history, with a total of £200 million in cash and investments. Yeah. But after this weekend, it's probably going to be a lot less. If Deshane and Top Boy's got something to say about it, it will be. You best believe it. Anyway, the point is, he's got a bunch of money. He's already worrying. People, 10 years ago, did you ever hear Fury talk about his brain cells? No, he didn't. And that's the case for most young fighters on the way up and or in their prime. You don't even really hear about Usyk. Even at 38, you don't hear him say, oh, I've got to think about my health. Once you start thinking that way, same as Formula 1. Once a Formula 1 driver is saying, yeah, I don't really fancy hitting that corner so hard, you're finished. So don't do this, man. I don't want to see it. It wasn't that close. It wasn't like that. It wasn't like that. Sugar Hill was telling him in both fights, have a go now, come on. It's only tonight, you can rest tomorrow, and he didn't want to do it. So I'd be really disappointed. Listen, if it was a scenario which we've had in periods of time, I mean like around, 2016, when there wasn't really many challengers. Fury was retired, you had Wilder and AJ who were the champions, but outside of them two, it was like take it or leave it. In them circumstances, when there's no red hot challengers, alright, whatever, give us Fury versus Usyk free. But now, and by the way, this pre-assumes as well that Usyk's going to beat Dubois, right? So it's all a bit, again, I think Turkey knows how to, not manipulate, but he knows how to whisper sweet nothings in dudes' ears. Pause. Yeah. Turkey probably has no intention of doing Fury versus Usyk 3. But what he'll do, he'll tell Fury, yeah, mate, you're definitely fighting him. And then he might hit Fury with the okie doke. Gosh, it's AJ. That's the only thing we want. I don't want to see him. I just don't. I'm not interested. I'm not even interested in seeing him fight Caballero. Apart from me watching Fury get punched up, if that makes sense. It wouldn't be in my opinion, Caballero versus Fury wouldn't be a competitive intrigue. I think Fury would win. Maybe he might even win most of the rounds to 6. Right, but when his legs run out, he gets stopped. Caballero stops Fury, no doubt about it. Fury was redlining against Usyk, who can't punch, and isn't big enough to really pressure a heavyweight. He's good. He's in and out, but he ain't. Come on, Caballero stops Fury, late. Could go early. Look at Zhang, but Zhang's got worse gas than Fury. Anyway, I've digressed here. Fury's also come out. This is probably good news. Boxing Kingdom Media, Boxing Kingdom, something like that, have come out and put the following out. Tyson Fury has just revealed the 3 fights he would like most for his boxing comeback. Oleksandr Usyk Trilogy, Anthony Joshua, and Daniel Dubois. So Usyk's number 1, that's the one he's gagging for the most, allegedly. Does he really think he won them fights? A fighter knows. I think Fury has a notoriously big ego, but I'd know. You know when it is at least close. Yeah, you know when it's at least close. You don't need to be delusional about it. Yeah, and if you were having your way with him, you should have put it on him some more. End of the day. But the fact Fury's mentioning Johnston, that's good news. Dubois, he don't want Dubois. Dubois stops Fury. I'm not sure Dubois stops Usyk because he is trickier, but Fury's defense is not as good as Usyk's. Fury's defense is leaky. That's how he got. How do you think Wilder caught him? Wilder's no good. How do you think Cunningham caught him? How do you think? You get the point. Yeah. Dubois would be all over him. Not early. He wouldn't go early. He could go early actually if he clips him. but my base case would be round 7 to 12. Fury gets tired and it's a heavy bag session. It was a heavy bag session with Usyk. Arguably though, there is more psychological pressure with Usyk. He's quick. He's in. He's out. Dubois will be in front of you, so that might give Fury. He might. Stars make fights. He might do better with someone like Dubois, but they're heavy shots. Pause. Yeah, Dubois going to be giving him heavy. He'll be giving him heavy back shots. That's what he'll be doing. No diddy. That's what he'll be doing on his ass. Oh, there's a big old truck coming down there. Anyway, yeah. Let's see what happens here. I've always said he's coming back. Even yesterday, this guy, he always does this. He speaks out of both sides of his mouth. Oh, I'm definitely staying retired, and I'll give you some logical reasonings why. I'm coming back, and the gap to Did Turkey put gap tooth in there? We have a rabbit to hunt. He didn't put gap tooth in there. I swear he talked about gap tooth before. And then Fury got cut and threw his toys out the pram. That's crazy. I like that though. So let's see what happens, folks. Yeah? My advice would be though, the people around Tyson Fury, he doing too much right now, man. Yeah? That Duchesne from Top Boy, that's pucker. He got the pucker bits. That's what I'm seeing here. I look at this. April 18th. He's getting it. You could just imagine come on now. What do you man think was happening 5 minutes before he put this Instagram post out? Realistically, what do you think he was doing? He's getting it. It was something like that. I got the leaked footage. I just showed you it, man. He's he's getting it. Oh, and then he's sitting there clicking his phone while Usyk's getting it. Once he comes down though, and he goes off the mat, he goes back to Morecambe. He'll be flat. He'll probably be down, and you won't hear from him again. He's buzzing. Yeah, the new Kinahan parcel just landed, fresh off the boat. Yeah, fresh off the boat from Colombiana port. Just landed freshly picked, express delivery to keep the to keep the not purity, but to keep the freshness. Fresh flaky gear. Bash. That's what he's on. I don't get what no one says. It's about Trilogy. I'll give you Trilogy in a minute. Yeah? Anyway, let me know your thoughts, people. Smash the like button, subscribe, like the bell, 100%. There's no doubt about this. Some people stop it. Yep. Bash.